Hello everybody. So in a previous video we have seen paper 1 CDP, that is child development and pedagogy, right? A brief introduction about the syllabus of CDP. Now here we shall see language. So this is Khasi. So let me see another language. All right, so this is Garo. All right. So though this is Garo, but it is written in English, and somehow I can read Garo also. So let me continue. Let me explain to you about this Garo, right? So whatever is mentioned in this Garo paper or subject, the same thing will be in other MIL MIL subjects as well, right? So if I explain here Garo, it will be applicable for Khasi also, SMS, Bengali, everything. So let me zoom in. All right. So here we go. So mm, MIL Garo, paper one. So full marks here will be for how many marks? 30 marks, all right? So this paper will also be for 30 marks. And the units, let us see one by one. First of all, we have here nature of oral language acquisition. So it will be about the nature, all right? The nature of language. Now, subtopics we have home language versus school language. We speak two different languages, right? At home we may speak Hindi, Khasi, Jaintia, Panar, I mean, and then we may speak Garo or Bengali, Assamese. But at school we speak. See, most of us we speak at school we speak English language, right? English. So let me just take it as that school language to be English. So at home we speak different language, and at school we speak different language. Now, like what are the pros and cons of using two different languages at school and at home? Also, like a detailed study we'll do about this, all right? Now, functions of language in and outside the classroom. Now, the languages we use inside the classroom and outside the classroom both will be discussed in this particular subtopic. Now, acquisition of language. Now, how do we acquire language? Do we acquire language through birth, or do we acquire language through family, or through environment, or through society, or through school? So how do we actually acquire the language? So we shall see that as well, all right? So language acquisition. All right, now let us see number two, the social context of language. Now, what are the social context of languages? It can be child's mother tongue, yes, or the home language, right? So child's mother tongue is also known as the home language. We always say, right, what is your mother tongue? So like we have a mother tongue to be Hindi, Garo, Khasi, Bengali, Assamese, Nepali, etc., right? Now, standard language and dialects. Now, what are the different standard languages and its dialects? That also we will see. Then number three, we have importance of language skills. This is very important, right? This is very important. So importance of language skills. How many types of language skills are there? There are four types of language skills. This is very important. That is listening, speaking, reading, and at the end we have writing. So these we refer to as L, S, R, and W. Now see, this has to be systematic, right? Which means listening will always come first, then will come speaking, then will come reading, and then will come the writing. Why so? See, uh, when we are infants or when we are just small babies, since then we start listening, right? Do we speak? No, we don't. So initially, the first thing we do is we listen and then we imitate, right? So we listen whatever the sound be it or whatever the language the people speak around us, that we are just listening. And secondly, the next skill we develop is speaking. Then we, as child, we learn to speak, right? We use one word or two words, so babbling and all, the child starts learning. Then after once we are done with listening and speaking, what do? We start reading. So the child now goes to school, right? He goes to school and he starts learning reading, all right? So first we will read, the child reads, right? As you have seen at school, the nursery kids, the pre-nursery kids, the KG kids, what do? In the beginning they sing rhymes, right? They sing rhymes and they do reading The teacher reads and the students they repeat after the teacher. Then we have another skill, the last skill, that is the writing skills. Right? What skills? Writing skills. So these are the four basic language skills, that is listening, speaking, reading, writing, and this should also always be in sequence. Even in exam, you can see that they will be writing LSRW in choose the correct answer, or SRWL, so on and so forth, right? Now let us see number four. What is written here? So application of skills in a classroom situation. Application of what? Application of skills where? In classroom situations. All right, so let us see techniques in teaching a particular topic using four skills. So a teacher might use these four skills in order to teach a particular topic to the students. Now, using appropriate teaching aids. So teaching aids is a very important topic itself. So teaching aids means, I think most of you know, and if you don't, let me tell you, these are the instructional materials a teacher uses in order to make his or her teaching more effective. It can be in the form of audio visual, or visuals. All right. And then whatever, so using appropriate teaching aids in the classroom for teaching a particular lesson. So the teacher can use teaching aids in the classroom for teaching a particular topic. For example, if I say, if I want to teach inside the classroom about a plant, right? Plant, how do plant grow, or what are the different parts of a plant, or what are the different parts of a flower? What do? I will take a flower, or I will take a plant, small plant inside the classroom, and I will explain each and everything to the students. So these are like some of the teaching aids we can get without any investment. Now let's see number five. Number five, we have how to develop listening skills. Now, how should we develop listening skills? So, number one is listening to a story, right? Listening to a story. We as children or students, we all like to listen to stories, right? And then listening to a poem, then listening to a conversation. So these are the things by which we develop our listening skills. Now, how to develop speaking skills? Now, in order, if you want to improve your speaking skills, what you have to do? You have to do storytelling. These then dramatization, then conversation, then dialogue and role plays, and then recitation. All right. So these are the different things we learn. I mean, the students learn when they are in smaller classes, small classes. All right. So and also there are different types of competitions organized, like drama competition is there, then poem recitation is there, then storytelling, right? Extempore speech, debate. So these are different skills, different things which develop the speaking skills of the individual.